Hi, this is Daphne with Glitter It Up with Daphne, and so I am still working on Valentine's, so that's what these are going to be lollipops, and so I've already done some of them, so you can see they came out really cute. I love them. So I'm just using glue stick to make them, so that's what that is. And I've already had this one in there, and I'm just going to take it out so you can see. And I'm going to show you how I do them. Now these little red sticks, they came off of those glitter hearts that you can get from Dollar Tree, and I just kept them. And I have one, I probably have thrown so many of these away, but that's neither here nor there. I have these, and I'm going to make 2 more. So I'm going to do this one purple, and then I'm going to do 2 in a light pink. And what I do is I just color them with markers. And once they set up really good, I'm going to wrap them and tie ribbon on them. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and fill these, and this does take a minute or 2. It's kind of messy, and it takes a number of glue sticks. So anyway, I'm gonna get filling on this. So I just want to check and make sure I have it. So what I want it to be is I think probably a little more, right? About there. Okay. And then I'll start filling it in. So it always starts off pretty good, and then once you've used quite a bit, it slows down. And if you were gonna do a lot of them, I mean, you could do them with something else. You could do them with, I can't think of what that stuff's called right now. I'm sorry, I'm totally blank. But I just needed a few, and this is working out really good. So this mold right here, I just ordered it off of Amazon. It's nothing special. And I'm just going to try to get it filled to that top line. And that looks pretty good. Then I'm going to put, I think 2. So these are just some little crafting wood flats that you can, also I ordered those off of Amazon. So I'm going to fill this one. So I had a giveaway with those mailboxes on the puzzle one, but it ended 5 minutes ago. So I think what I'm gonna do is, at that point, unless something has changed, I only had 3 people that entered it. I was really hoping for a bit more, but since it was only 3, if it stays that way, there are 3 designs on the mailboxes. I think I'm gonna go ahead and have 3 winners, and I'll keep 1 of each mailbox, and I will give the others away. So the person that entered first, I'm gonna let them pick which one they want, and then the second I'm gonna let them pick, and then the last person will just get what's left. So there'll be one pink, one red, and one white. So it's actually turned out it's going to be 3 that I give away. So anyway, that's that. I'm going to move this out of the way and start on the next thing. See if I can move these without spilling them everywhere. There we go. And those will have to set up. So this is one that I'm going to be coloring here in a minute, but I'm going to show you how I do this. So what I do is, so these are just like skewers that you can get at like Dollar Tree or Walmart or anywhere like that. So I'm going to use this, and then I'm going to put a straw on this one. So what I'm wanting is, I made a little dot here so I can kind of see where to put that. So the tip of it goes right there, and then this will go to there once it's set. Maybe put a little more. So on this one, I don't put the skewer until I put one hole. I had this cookie cutter. I've had this cookie cutter for a long time. And I just took a permanent marker and I just put the heart there. I went on the outside because I wanted it to be pretty big. So I'm going to go ahead and use the glue gun again. And I'm just going to put a layer all the way around. And it's far from being perfect. It really is. But I've done a couple and they look pretty good. Even though they're not perfect, they look nice. By the time you wrap them and everything, it looks like real. And even though my hands aren't the steadiest in the world, trust me, they're not. It still comes out okay. Okay, so that got one coat on. So now I'm going to put this, and I'm going to put it to that point. And what I did was I just tried to line it up with the center so I could maybe make it as straight as I could. And once I do that, then I'm going to go over it again with another coat. So this works out to be a pretty inexpensive little decoration because, I mean, what, a few glue sticks and permanent markers and some wooden skewers and a straw and a little bit of ribbon, and then I do wrap them with the cellophane that you can buy at Dollar Tree. They just sell it, it's over by like where the wrapping paper is. And like one roll, you would get so much out of it. It would be a lot. My agri glue sticks open. And these are just the Walmart crystal clear ones. I mean, they're not Walmart brand, but anyway, I bought them at Walmart. that's that. And then I'm gonna put, actually, I'll just put the straw on it. That'll kind of help hold it where I want it. Okay, so then that's that. So I already have a couple done that you can see. And so I'm going to put the straws on those. But first I'm going to go ahead and color them. So I want one of each, red, purple, and hot pink. So I'll go ahead and start with the red. I'll try to keep it over here as much as I can, but sometimes it's kind of like you need it close to you to color or to see what you're doing. So basically that's all I do. I like the markers, like you could paint them or something like that, but then why not just do them with clay? But this kind of gave them a I don't know if it shows up in what you're seeing on the video, but in person they're kind of see-through a little bit. It's a little tricky to get in because I did 2 layers. There's like a little pattern in there, like it's hard to get the marker in, but like I said, by the time you wrap it you don't really notice that. I looked for a mold that was big enough, but I didn't see any. I mean, I'm sure you probably could find a bigger mold, but like I said, I didn't see it. Yeah, I tried to do these with something different, and then I was just like, oh, I'm gonna order the silicone mats, and that made a big difference. I love it. I wish I would have done it sooner. I did try to kind of go in a straight line as much as I could, because I thought it would, you can see the lines a bit, and I thought it looked better all going one way. Okay, and then we'll do this side. And the side that's up, that you put, that side colors the nicest, and I consider that like I made that the front of my lollipops. The other side gets a texture a bit from the mat, and you could flip it over and put more glue on it before you color it if you wanted, but honestly it's gonna go in a little glass jar that I bought from Dollar Tree, like a kind of like a vase. I bought them like years ago. I bought like some red ones and some green ones. I think they were Christmas, but the red ones are so pretty. I like to use them for Valentine's and also patriotic. So it's pretty cool. Okay, so there's the red one. I might have to go back over and touch up a bit once it dries, but that's good enough for now. Okay, so this one right here, I need to be purple. So we're gonna do it purple. So I do like the sides of it first, and then I do the back. I saved the fun part for the last, the part that looks the best, the front. Just trim off a little bit of that. Then I'm going to do the back side. Okay, so let's do the front side now. I just think the purple on this side just is so vivid. I really liked it. Okay. So I'm going to let this one set, and I'm going to show you how I wrap them. So this is just like on a roll like this. It's just the I forget what it's called, cellophane. And so I'm just gonna kind of wrap it up about like that. So I just kind of put it in there, kind of crooked a little bit. I should have cut them a bit wider, but I didn't want to waste it, so I went ahead and I ran with it. I just figured if all else I can let me grab the ribbon. I'm just gonna use this as like I've had it a long time, but you can buy like ribbon at Dollar Tree, Hobby Lobby. It doesn't really matter. This is just kind of like a sheer ribbon. I used to do like gift buckets and stuff like that, and I used ribbon on them. And anyway, I'm just gonna tie a little bow. And then I'm gonna cut it at an angle. and then I can use these to decorate. So nothing special, just I'll go this way. I'm just working at trying to get those in. Like I said, if I have to, I can always glue it in the back. Like if it won't lay down for me. And just a regular bow like you would tie your shoestrings. Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy. So you can see. And I'll do a purple one, so you can see one of each. So I'm going to cut this a little bit wider, because I didn't cut it quite wide enough and it made it kind of hard to work. It still sticks to the silicone. Ooh, that was a big mistake. Open it. Well, that came off, didn't it? A little piece here. I can feel it, but I don't. There we go. I got it. All right. So I'm going to set that over there so I don't get it in. And let's go ahead and get rid of all that so it doesn't stick anymore. Because I really don't want to tear all this up. I'm pretty sure I have another roll, but if we don't have to do that, let's don't. So, like I said, I do like the corners down and then try to pull most of the stuff to the back. And then once again, just tie a regular bow, like a shoelace. So there you go. That's how those come out. And then I'm gonna do, I think this one's dry enough. I'll go ahead and maybe just touch it up a little. Right. I think it'll be okay for this one. And let's put that one. So once again, I'm gonna kind of spray it. Tie this one with some pink sheer ribbon. But you could do any kind of ribbon. You could do like, anything that you like. Any color. You could do the lollipops any color. The markers work so well. So if you can find a Sharpie marker, you could do it. Whatever color you like. And there you go. You can see how cute those look. And they look kind of real. So I'm like really happy with those. Okay, so here's my lollipops where I needed them for my decorations. So this was the jar I was telling you about that I got from Dollar Tree, or Base. And then the smaller ones are mixed in. And so I've got this decorated. It's kind of like if you had a Valentine's box with all your Valentines and you opened it up and there's all your little cards and lollipops and candy and your goodies from your little Valentine's party. Have a wonderful evening, and I will talk to you later.